Hey, what's up, YouTube? JP and Mark here from the local Scrubs, doing a couple of deck profiles. He's already got my Medolce, so now I'm going to profile your
Odd Eyes Magicians.
Odd Eyes Magicians. Let's see it, man.
Yeah, I've been waiting on this deck all year, basically. Probably one of my favorite decks, like, ever.
Yeah.
I started playing it, like, when we got the decks a couple weeks ago. I went undefeated last week at Locals, and then today I finished 2-1.
Yeah, we have a small local.
Yeah. Lost to Taylor's, but I beat Cosmos in the mirror match. So.
It actually should be a 4-round locals, but
what can you do?
Yeah, but we only play 3 rounds.
Just tell me where the cards are.
Yeah, right in here should be good.
Starting out, triple Odd Eyes. Wouldn't be Odd Eyes Magicians without it.
Yep.
For the vanillas, triple Pit and 2 Pulse. Next, triple Wisdom Eye.
Yeah.
You gotta play 3. Until Konami says we can't play 3, you gotta play 3.
Magical Springs this up.
2 Jonki for OP Dank Rebellion plays, because that's my favorite thing to do. 2 Oath. I'm not really the biggest fan of this card, but
it's still good.
It's still good where you still have to play it. I find the level 6 to be awkward, but especially for combos in the deck with extra deck plays, but it's still a good card.
It recycles your plays.
Yeah, it's still a needed card. And then lastly, just 1 Noble Dragon. Just 1's fine of her. For the non-magicians, Skull Crobat, or Stratos.
Yeah.
Gotta play 3 until Konami says we can't. And then lastly, because I do play Beast Eyes in the extra deck, I play 2 Silverclaw. He still comes in pretty good, even though the main focus of the deck isn't really Performer Pals, but he gets the job done. He can be a solid 2100 attacker if you need him to be.
You don't play Mist Valley Apex Avion. Why is that?
Because it's for Scrubs, JK. I don't play it just because I don't really care for it. I know it's a good option for the deck, and it can be...
You just find it bricky or something?
Yeah, it's just bricks. At least for me, it just bricks all the time. When I was testing Apex Avian in the build, it just bricked a lot. I didn't really find any use in keeping it around. For the spells, triple call, just call. 2 Sky Iris for protection. The 1 Odd Eyes Fusion. I only have 1, so that's the only reason I play 1. But even if I had 2, I still only play 1. It's still a very solid card. It is searchable by Sky Iris, and there are other ways to get out the different fusions, like Absolute and all that, so 1's really all I feel you need. For all the draw, we play triple Ignite Reload. I love this card. And triple Upstart, just all the draws. And we lastly play 2 MST and 1 Raigeki.
Nice. How do you like Raigeki, actually? I ended up citing it, and I didn't really miss it, just because of all the pendulums and Cosmo and stuff.
It came in handy a lot today. Like you said, I might end up finding a way to put it in the side, but I still like running it. The thing is, I wouldn't know what I want to put in for it. So,
gotcha.
I mean, Raigeki is pretty much just the 40th card in the deck. So
yeah. And
then lastly, all the traps we play: 2 Time Space and a Warning and a Vanities.
All right.
So going on to my favorite part of the deck, the extra deck. For the Xyz, 2 Absolute Dragon. This is like Utopia on steroids. Pretty much detach a material, negate an attack, and this is during either player's turn. You can negate an attack, and if you have any Odd Eyes monster in your graveyard, you can special summon it. It's pretty stupid.
Yeah.
And also, when it's sent from the field to the graveyard, you can special summon an Odd Eyes monster from your extra deck, like ignoring summoning conditions.
It makes more plays. So
yeah. Odd Eyes Rebellion. I don't know how many times I went into this today. It is just too good not to play. Flare, something else I went into a lot today. Really good card. Mr. Steer Girl.
Did you ever big eye into like someone else's big eye?
No, I did not. I big eyed into an Absolute Dragon though, and an Ignister. So for the 4s, Trapeze, it's stupid. Paladin. I know a lot of people don't really play this. But I still find it extremely useful because it's 2,000 wall, so you can sit on it after you've made your plays, and it can search out your Skull Crobat for more searching. So you search your searcher because we like searching. 1 Castell, Dweller, and Cowboy.
Cowboy.
For the fusions, you play double Vortex. This thing is stupid because it doesn't target. Won me my Cosmo matchup, pretty much. And we play 1 Beast Eyes. Now, I know this is interesting to play, but I overall just love this card in the deck because making a Beast Eyes and a Trapeze Magician pretty much says I'm doing a lot of damage because you're attacking twice for at least 6,000 and then 25, but also if that's not enough, if it destroys a monster, they're taking the damage from the difference between attack and also doing the burn damage for 18 from Silverclaw. So it's just a lot of burn. I really like the card. And then lastly, we only play 2 Synchros in Meteor Burst and Clearwing.
Yeah, Clearwing's so good. Like, that card is ridiculously good.
Yeah. Went into it once today. Ended up overlaying it for an absolute stupid place.
Hey, yeah, whatever works, whatever works.
Yeah.
So yeah, thanks for showing us the deck profile. If I can get the camera adjusted. Any changes you think you're going to make to it?
I like to try out different styles with the deck. I know Pure Magicians are a thing. They can be a thing. Right now, I'm satisfied with the deck.
Yeah, I was about to say overall satisfied.
Like, I am overall satisfied with the deck.
All right.
This is probably my favorite build. Like, this deck has gone through so many different adjustments. If you remember, the first video I put up on the channel was me profiling this on DevPro like a couple months ago, and you can see how drastically this deck has changed since then.
Yeah, I know you've been playing the deck for a really long time. Yeah. So
like I said, it's one of my favorite decks.
Yeah, well,
finally glad it's out here.
Good job, man. Good job on the build, and the local scrubs over and out.
Thank you guys.